Ryan, Watford at home this weekend. Before we get into that, I thought we'd talk a little bit about obviously the previous game. Any afterthoughts after the result against Oxford on the weekend?
I think I said it on Sunday, really pleased with the performance, thought the girls executed the game plan, just finer details on set pieces, which we've looked into, and we'll assess that for Watford on Sunday. But yeah, really pleased with how they played and applied themselves, and yeah, to go toe to toe with a team top of the league for 90 minutes was good for the girls, and hopefully they can take that confidence into Watford on Sunday.
4 huge games left in the league now. How are you and the staff sort of handling that going into those games? Because obviously they're massive games, really.
Yeah, we just take game by game, step by step. Obviously, focus on ourselves, what we do well, what we need to improve on. I think biggest problems been scoring goals for all season, really. So we've just got to try and take the chances when we get them, because we do create lots of chances in games, and it's just being composed. And I don't want the players to feel pressure that there's going into these games. Obviously, everyone knows we do need probably 3 more points. I think probably secure safety out of the 4 games. But obviously, we want to get as many points on the board and finish as high up the table as possible.
And after the month away, you kind of mentioned it there, obviously you don't want the players to have any pressure. What is the players' reaction going into these next few fixtures? How are they sort of taking it on, if you will?
I think they've been superb. Obviously, they showed the reaction after the disappointing result at Gillingham with the performance against Oxford. They work hard in training. They give up a lot of time and effort to play for this football club. So we're all on the same hymn sheet, singing off the same hymn sheet and trying to get the results. And we'll continue to work hard to, like you say, make sure that we get the job done. Target this season was to stay in the league, and then progress and build as a squad and retain as many players for next season as possible, and continue to build and continue moving in the right direction. I know it's been a tough couple of years in terms of results, but I think performance levels and the team's moving in the right direction still.
Second time we're playing Watford this weekend, this time home at Manadon. Last time we played them, it obviously wasn't the result that you wanted. Just remind me a little bit about that, how your response was to that game, if you will, and is there anything that you can sort of look back at that game now and think, oh yeah, we'll be able to deal with that, so to speak, this time?
Well, firstly, hopefully we have a better referee. So the referee killed us in the first 30 seconds. Yes, we could have defended the free kick slightly better, but it should have been it was offside. It was evident to everyone, even the Watford staff could see that. So killed our game plan going into that game straight away. So yeah, we've just got to take positives from Sunday's performance, and like you say, Watford are a top team. They were in the Championship last year. They've come down. They're still in the run-in to try and win the league. So we're not under no illusions that it's going to be an easy game, and we've just got to make it as difficult as possible for them to break us down, and like you say, look to do what we do best and hit teams on the counter, and like you say, take our chances. But yeah, difficult game. They've got some very top players. Obviously, they've got Helen Ward there. She's all-time record goal scorer for Wales as well. So we know it's not going to be an easy job. But yeah, we've got quality players in our team as well, and we've just got, like you say, nullify their biggest threats, which we know after the last game, and like you say, try and keep those players quiet.
You've mentioned in previous weeks as well, the girls always seem to perform really well against the top sides as well. You know, they don't roll over and sort of take it. That's got to be something that's going to give you a lot of confidence going into this match, because as you said, it's another top side again, and they've got a lot of top players. Yeah,
I think if anyone who's been to watch us this season, we can show we can compete with everyone on our day. Yeah, granted, the results haven't gone our way sometimes, but if we look at the last 4 weeks, for example, we've had 3 of the top 4, and we've performed well in all 3 of those games. Is it because there's less pressure in those games and we're not probably expected to get results? Maybe, but we've just got to take the confidence that we do compete with those biggest teams, and like I say, there's no reason we can't get a result against Watford on Sunday.
And finally, we've got the Devon's County Cup final coming up soon as well. I know we don't like looking too far forward in football, but it is this month. What is it, as staff and as players, are you most looking forward to about that final?
Obviously, I want to get the job done in the league first. So we've got 3 more important league games before that cup final. But again, another big game against Exeter. They're flying high in the league below, and credit goes to Abby and Aaron at Exeter for doing a fantastic job there. But we'll worry about that game in a few weeks. If I'm being brutally honest, we'll do our homework on them, and we'll have a game plan. And like I say, hopefully we can win the Devon Cup this year.
Well, best of luck for this weekend, Ryan. Thanks very much for chatting to me.
No, it's Jake.